When we're talking about software-defined networking services, whatever it happens to be, with security so top of mind in every conversation and everything we do from how we deploy services, how do we think this particular methodology deploying things might impact us? Are we more vulnerable because of this way of doing things, or are we better off? And we can give biased answers.
If no one will step forward, I will. I think we're better off.
You think we're better off?
Yeah, I think that if you look at this like any other situation where if I'm at home, if I have a laptop that fails, or if I have a laptop stolen, I mean, obviously that's a big deal. When you're in a data center that's protected, that has security processes and procedures like we did just to get in the door here, it's a higher scale. It's a higher power. This is definitely going to be a place where you're going to find a better level of security across the board for any technology that you're implementing.
Just along that same line, what part of what people from a security implication, what people have to realize is that today we can talk about things inside of a single data center, and we can start to figure out how to do wrappers from a security perspective around that. But we really need to start thinking as the next generation past that, where I'm now integrating cloud services that are public cloud services, private cloud services, because again, the advantage that cloud brings to me is that I can use some external service and then combine that with what I'm doing inside my co-location center. So I need to take a little different perspective, and I need to take a more modular design to how I approach security, and no longer look at these kind of perimeter firewall security kind of methodologies. I start looking at each component that I'm going to put into the cloud. How am I going to protect that individual business asset when I link them together?
And I think from a software-defined perspective, as you open up the door to software, as you said, it's an open technology, it's an integrated platform to give you the ability to see different aspects. When it becomes software-based, then you can integrate things, again, like Arbor, there's a significant amount of software, or from a cloud perspective, from a security, like SecureWorks from Dell, and those kind of things that allow that integrated technology that allows it to see into that software stack more efficiently to then, while some may say, well, that exposes them more to a threat, but it exposes the ability on the front end to be able to isolate, not at a physical layer, but at a virtual layer in a software stack to say, I'm integrating security from the bottom up and from the top down and laterally as well, right? So how do you integrate that when the software piece begins to allow that integration point for whatever software technology you're using from a security perspective and integrates it at all stacks, independent of whatever it is, whatever vendor you may be choosing to use, that integration point allows it from an open perspective, for sure.
So at a high level, we've been doing security with software for a long time. Now we're simply going to get the benefits of being more agile, being able to deploy services more simply because of this new way of delivering things. It's great. It's great.